Hello Twin Flames, this is Victoria and I'm here with your daily energy check. Today we're gonna do our classic read. Got my classic outfit on, so why not? We'll just do a regular general energy check. The only additional point that I'm gonna add is the guidance for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. So we're gonna check the energies as well as the energy of the connection, and then we're gonna get some guidance. All right, let's get started. I'm starting with an oracle deck as usual. So I've got the Sacred Traveler today. Let's see what we have for DF and then for TM. I hope you guys are doing great. You're enjoying your week. For me, it's a back-end day today, getting all my business in order. Last minute preparations before my big trip. If this reading resonates, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, or comment. And thanks very much for supporting my channel in any way possible. You will also find link for donations and with the Amazon wishlist below. Okay, so for Divine Feminine, we have your light is shining brightly, reaching your destination. Love this one. So Divine Feminine is definitely in the high vibe mode. You could notice that looking for the card for DM, and I'm already starting to get some messages. You may notice that you're attracting some new people, that maybe you're more noticed by, especially by children, by animals, if you see them in public around, because they have like more pure energy, so they feel it the best, the closest. So yeah, it's not a bad sign, it's a good sign. And of course, what the message says is basically that's how you're reaching your destination. Whatever at least your next goal is, your next objective, you are reaching, because it's inevitably connected with your vibration, with your energy. And for DM, we have Journey by Moonlight, Believe in Magic. How about that? We still have a bit more than a week till the full moon. But yeah, the moon is growing right now. So I'm getting that certain awareness, and you can see this boy playing the flute. He's kind of like playing in the moon, and the moon is sort of, the moonlight is covering him. So I'm getting that Divine Masculine, so getting some new clarity, new information about what's true and what they've been hiding even from themselves. Believe in magic. All right, that's a good start. Let's see what we have with the oracle, with the tarot deck. So I'm going to be using the Souls on Fire today, my fun deck. What's happening with DF, with DM, and with the connection at this time. Okay, the Wands in reverse. What about Divine Masculines? Okay, and what about, Wands and Magicians? That's pretty big. Believe in Magic was the oracle card. What about the connection? All right. The Emperor in reverse. And some guidance, please, for Divine Feminines. What's the guidance for Divine Feminines from the Divine? Next steps. What action should be taken? Okay, what about Divine Masculines? Okay. Bottom of the deck, the Lovers. There we go. Okay. The Lovers is a choice in love. It's also the Gemini card, but most importantly, it's making a choice to move with love. And that's exactly what we're seeing with the twins, with both of them, because this light, this magic, this high vibration is definitely a choice of love. You cannot get into high vibration if you're not choosing love. That's just by definition impossible. Please clarify Eight of Wands for in reverse for the feminines. Some of these I have a few cards, so I'm just gonna clarify those where I have one. It's interesting that it's in reverse, but it still looks like it goes up. Knight of Pentacles, and let's clarify the Emperor in reverse for the connection energy. And please clarify Four of Pentacles. All right. Bottom of the deck, the Strength, Leo energy. Number 8. You see, it's the strength to move with light and with love. That takes strength for sure. Especially because the farther we are on the journey, the more challenging it becomes to choose love, because we're always tempted to make choices that are easier, that are within our comfort zone, something that seems like a convenient solution, let's put it that way. Either because we don't have to work too hard for it, or also because we can avoid revealing of ourselves for others. And believe it or not, a lot of people are afraid of that deep down because of different kind of faulty mindsets, because of the personal sort of feelings of shame, guilt, embarrassment, whatever previous history has been, right? But we'll have, so to speak, skeletons in the closet, and subconsciously even, we are afraid to show that more vulnerable part of ourselves to others. Okay, so Divine Feminines, you've got Eight of Wands in reverse, clarified by Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, so I'm getting a little bit of stubbornness here. Excuse me. But that was correct. Yes, some stubbornness and movement forward. So it's almost like you're trying to be too cautious. You're trying to prepare, like, no, it's not time yet. Like, I have to get my ducks in a row. I have to do this. Like, oh no, but now I'm distracted with this, right? I'm not saying you're finding excuses. They could be good reasons, but maybe you still have to take the steps, regardless of that. Maybe even in spite of those additional circumstances. That's what I'm getting. So take a look at it from a different angle, different perspective, how that might be making those next steps on your journey even more important. So you're supposed to be taking action. And with the card you had about reaching your destination, it looks like a path. So you see a destination is inside, but you're supposed to actually take steps to get there. You see there is a path. You're supposed to walk towards it. You can see it, but it's, you've seen it. You're like, oh wow, it's so pretty, it's so wonderful. But now it's time to actually walk towards it and do something with it. Okay, for the masculine, we have the Magician and King of Wands. Yeah, so we already saw that sort of magic of energy, journey by the moonlight, meaning by following your intuition, right? And that's what we see here, manifesting, following the intuition. That's what divine masculines are trying to do now, and that's a completely new territory for them. Trying to listen to their inner voice, to their internal compass, rather than to a bunch of people on the outside who they trust, like their friends, their family, the public, whoever, the society. They are trying to look within to find answers, because again, the questions are getting more complicated. They're getting more complex. And they realize, especially with the inspiration from Divine Feminine, that those patterns, those templates that have served them before are not going to do this time. That they really need to do their homework on this one. and they are taking steps to manifest what they want, to realize what it is and manifest it. And you can see there's a lion in this card as well. So we saw the strengths on the bottom of the clarifying deck. Yeah, so definitely they're learning to be strong and to stay strong. Even if those things that they see and they feel with their intuition are, you know, a little bit scary from their ego, from their conscious side, they are trying to push through and follow anyway. Okay, for the connection, we have the Emperor in reverse clarified by the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So twins are looking to kind of release control and not worry too much about the material state of things right now. You know, they could be looking for more feedback, more appreciation from what they do financially, in terms of some sort of rewards, abundance, maybe care from people around them, like sort of gestures of care. But they're trying to not to manipulate that situation. So they're interested in pure and sincere feedback from the universe in that space. So they're trying to just trust the universe and go forward. Yeah, just notice that it's got this Aries picture on the t-shirt. Yeah, it's Aries Energy. So this is about putting me first, right? And kind of like, I decide, I rule, I command. In the reverse, it's more about, okay, maybe it's not gonna happen exactly the way I want, but I'm gonna trust that this is the best, this is in my highest good. This is the best that the universe can do right now, and the best I can do right now. The guidance for Divine Feminines, we have Four of Cups. It's interesting, it's 4 and we have 4 here. Okay, so we have Four of Cups and Death, which is also a 4 because it's 13, which means 4. 4 is about building a foundation. So foundation needs to be built that will be that will present a completely transformed you. You that wants to take this cup that's presented by the divine, wants to run with it, wants to experience it, right? You're a light worker. You have this huge cup of from the divine with all the different gifts, with your beautiful energy that can light up not only your heart and your DM's heart, but so many hearts in the world. And it's important that you build a good foundation where you believe this reality and you can work with that, right? You can make it your thing. Not just be like, oh yeah, that's nice, I like that. Oh, and I have a twin flame, that's so cool, yes. No, but actually take this cup and use it well, right? But that will be possible after the transformation. So if the universe is pushing you to that transformation, do not resist, because that's what we saw for Divine Feminine, right? Even if those steps that you see in front of you do not seem right or seem scary, seem intimidating, that's exactly the point and the lesson for you now to extend your consciousness and to go beyond what you're used to seeing, doing, manifesting in your life. And maybe it will be much better than what you know. For masculines, we have Four of Pentacles clarified by the star. The star is number 17, so it's like 1-7. The Aquarian energy here. Death was a Scorpio energy. So divine masculines actually asked to think about what their goals are in this life. And kind of try not to think about the material stuff, just the material stuff. Go beyond that, see beyond that, what it means for you, and why you may be, consider what keeps you held back with your manifestation, right? Maybe you're being too specific with the details. Maybe you are tied to like keeping your possessions and not wanting to create the flow, right? Which is very important for the abundance to come in. Maybe you're being unfair to yourself or to others, especially with money, because we've got Four of Pentacles here, right? So again, we are revisiting, but revisiting that foundation for bringing abundance in, where you don't have to hold back, you don't have to play small, you don't have to make small goals with your abundance, right? You can shoot for the stars, really follow your dream. And that's what we'll see, you know, that's when truly divine masculine will be able to step into the King of Wands potential. Okay, I think that will be it for today. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I love you all, and I'll be back with more readings very, very soon.